about to eat.
How does your relationship not, suffer from it, which posing a threat to us?
I'm so excited, and it came today.
Jump! Good girl.
Hey guys, it is April 21st, and today is our wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
We are officially 4 years married as of today. This is kind of crazy. This year, we have decided not to go on a big expensive trip just because we're building our finances right now and transitioning anyways.
Basically this year, we're not going on a big extravagant trip. Not that we ever have a big extravagant
Since our honeymoon,
trip since our honeymoon. But we are trying to save money. We bought a house whenever it was last year or something, and so trying to be smart with our finances and actually do something that is still fun and special, but doesn't break the bank.
Yeah, and when we're millionaires one day, we'll go on extravagant trips, so keep a lookout for those videos.
Stick around for a while.
Yeah. We have instead decided to spend the money on a fun day around town. We've got some fun things planned. A lot of them center around food because we both really
It's one of our favorite things.
enjoy food and fun treats and going places. So we have a few different activities and places we're gonna go that will take you along with us. And we thought it'd be kind of fun to vlog today just for our own memory and just to show you guys a day in our life.
Yeah.
A special day in our life.
And one of the only anniversaries where we've both been able to spend the whole day together, because normally I used to work a full-time job, and so I wouldn't usually get the day off. But now we're both self-employed, and so we get to take time off whenever we want, basically.
And we decided to take today off so that we can spend the day together.
Yeah.
Because normally our anniversary falls on a weekday. We have already gone to the gym this morning. We got up at 5:30, worked out, came home, took my niece to school, took a shower, got ready for the day. And now we are gonna go get some coffee at one of our favorite spots, coffee and pastries, and have fun with it because it's a special day. And yeah, head to the coffee shop.
Right before a storm, hear the sirens, lightning in the clouds, she could dance. Getting hurt, but I'm trying to hold it. Falling stars flashing like a cold ray. My ship's spinning out of control. Your love's me down the Jericho. What the moment to this? Slow motion, her face.
Never done this before, but this is a bird scooter, and we thought it'd be kind of fun to ride these around town and look at nice houses and stuff. So that's what we're doing next. So I'm gonna try this. Ready? What'd you say?
This thing's got pep. It sounds impressive. I like this. I want one.
Did you get that? As I get run over. Look at these beautiful flowers. They're so pretty. Guys, spring is springing. Okay, we just rode for about an hour and that was super fun. I'm glad that we did that because we've always wanted to try it out. Definitely recommend those. And now we're about to eat some lunch. We actually rode to another coffee shop and got ourselves a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich, or panini, with gluten-free bread. So I'm excited to try that. Enjoy a little bit of lunch, and then we're gonna split it because after this we're gonna go get acai bowls, which are really, really yummy, and that'll fill us up for lunch too. So that's what we're doing. we are back to the vehicle. How's that?
Oh, it was good. That was a ton of fun, actually. It was like way better experience on the bike or on the scooters than I expected. And sandwich was really good. Yeah, and the weather turned really beautiful. It's sunny out and the wind kind of died down and temperature's really nice. So I'm enjoying this day.
Me too. We're gonna run to FedEx real quick and pick up a very exciting package.
Yes.
And I'll show you what's in that later today.
Might even show you with it.
The suspense. But I'm excited for that package. So we are going to go pick that up first, and then we will head and get our acai.
Let's do it. Well, as soon as you would put your face in.
Alright guys, there's Liston for ya. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for coming. These look so good.
So good. Hannah got a kind of tried and true.
It's my favorite.
And I am trying the new flavor. This is their weekly special.
Not the white chocolate chips. Okay, we decided to skip past the eating part because I don't think anyone wants to just see us like eating and talking at the same time.
No.
So we skipped it.
Yeah. But it was delicious.
It was
really
very good. I am very full and we are very tired now. So 4 years. Do we have anything
4 years. Words of
wise
wisdom.
to say about 4 years of marriage?
I would say year one was kind of just enjoying and just figuring things out.
And setting up our apartment
Yeah.
and living together for the first time.
But then, yeah, I would say year two is we were starting to get an idea of what we wanted and where we were starting to head.
Year 3. How would you describe year 3?
Year three, I would say, so year two, we had started the business and we were starting to head sort of towards some goals. Year three, I would say, was like basically just hitting the ground running full speed ahead of like we were working our business. I was still working full time.
At a different business?
Yeah. At a different company. But then I think year three is where we started realizing where some of our goals were going to be difficult to meet financially in our current situation. We started realizing that if we wanted to do anything like buy a house, start a family, do any of the kind of things we wanted to do, that we'd need to change a few things about our lifestyle. I think amidst all of we were starting the business and getting that running and me still working and just being kind of crazy busy, we knew we needed to change a few other things too. So that's where we decided to change our living arrangements. And year three was, I think that was probably the big shift in year three. So that was definitely a really exciting year. There was a lot of fun stuff that happened. A lot of work, but we dedicated some time to enjoying.
And then year 4, a lot of crazy stuff happened because from all of our efforts for the business in year 3, we were able to start looking for houses. Well, it opens up more when Joel was on his full-time job and then I was also, well, we were both doing videography, but since he was working full-time, I was running the business and editing and stuff like that. And so having 2 incomes really helped us with the ability to be able to buy a house. And so we were able to start looking for a house.
Because we essentially lived off of what I was making. We kind of had basically all of our expenses running through that. And so then we were able to use the business's income to, first of all, build the business itself and kind of sustain that. So
it's not cheap to buy all the gear and stuff.
But then also we got to the point where we had enough volume of work, but also we were at the type of price point that we could actually start seeing some real profits from it. We could actually start seeing some money come home. I would say that was probably one of the biggest things for me with year 3, especially, is when we started seeing that kind of change. Is like, oh, we're actually seeing some real progress from all this work we've been putting in for the last 2.5, 3 years. Yeah, and all the
investment that initially starting the business was and stuff like that.
So that was kind of neat.
Yeah, so then we were able to start looking at homes, and then we also realized with our finances that we were able to think about Joel quitting his job so that he could transition onto the wedding videography company. And that was always been our goal, is to be able to work together and own our own business and like all the freedom that comes with that. And so then we were able to actually plan for that. And in May of our 4th year, Joel quit and joined the videography company and started helping me edit and like run the business and stuff, which was like such a huge thing.
It was so crazy.
It hasn't quite hit us yet.
I still can't believe it sometimes.
Yeah. Once Joel quit, like, it was amazing how much we were able to do on our house and projects. And that season, we also did a ton of weddings and we're gone almost every weekend. And filming and editing all the time. We
still fit in some camping and some fun stuff, though.
Yeah. What about relationally? What happened in the 4th year?
I would say, well, it's funny because anybody that I've seen do videos on when couples work together, it's always like this really big thing of like, oh, how do you manage hanging out every day and like trying to work together, and you know, how does your relationship not, you know, suffer from it, which I understand to a certain degree, but I also have never really understood why it's such a big deal. Because honestly, like, we work really well together. We definitely, especially in that first year, we had our moments of just figuring things out and like coming to understandings on like, oh, this is how we're going to work and this is how things are, you know,
but we were also really open about communication.
Yeah, there was never any like complete drop down and fail moments of just like, how are we ever going to do this? Like, no,
well, it's like the idea of working together being this hard thing that was never an idea in my head until someone else mentioned like, oh, it's so hard working with your spouse. And
yeah, we were just excited to be able to have the opportunity, because we'd never had that before. I think it was a huge help for our relationship, going back to the original question. I think that it
being able to spend
did
time
a lot
together
for us. Yeah, I think we were able to almost imagining like a normal marriage and think about, you know, not spending 8 hours a day with your spouse.
That's not even, it was more like 10 hours a day.
Well, yeah. And the rate at which you would grow, you know, doing that, as opposed to you now basically spend, you know, 24/7 with this person. I feel like that accelerated our growth. And
helped. Yeah, I would say accelerated our growth.
Understanding of each other.
And instead of us being apart 10 hours a day, maybe even longer some days, because like I might have been gone in the evening, or that time apart eventually starts eating away at your relationship if you don't like have time to spend time with each other again. And then especially because during that season it was really crazy because Joel was working crazy hours during the week, and then on the weekend, right after work on Friday, we would drive to a nearby city to do a wedding, and we'd have to, you know, pack like crazy on that Friday and then travel really late at night, film a wedding on Saturday, travel back and unpack, and then start it all over again. And so that kind of time commitment wasn't hard on a relationship, but I could see it being a bad thing if it was a long-term thing.
Well, I would
like
say
relationships just need work and they need time, and they need like positive experiences, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it ever, I wouldn't say it ever got to the point of like posing a threat to us, but to a certain degree, especially with the lifestyle we were living, it basically looked like just working all the time because of what we knew we wanted. So again, we had established our goals and we knew we wanted to get me out of the job I was in to be able to work full time. In order to do that, we had to make sacrifices. So we had to say like, we know that for, you know, a multi-year period, life is gonna kind of suck a little bit, you know?
Working a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ton of work, but it was with the purpose to get us to now here. So now, because of all those sacrifices, all those hours of work during the week, work in the evenings, work on the weekends for, you know, a couple of years straight pretty much, now that has allowed us to be where we're at. And it's still crazy busy.
Yeah, and we're still in the building. We're not completely on the other side yet. We're still in the building side of things.
I would say this was that first big step of like when we finally sat down and we looked at our finances for like the 1200th time for the week, and all of a sudden realized, oh, we could actually afford for you to quit, you know, for me to be able to quit and start working for ourselves full time, and we'd be covered for, you know, a long enough period that we could make this work. That's when it kind of set in that like, we're actually making progress, we're actually going somewhere. And so
getting to spend more time together, it hasn't been something that's been a hindrance or a burden. It's been something that's drawn us closer together in our marriage. But like I said, we're still in the building process of our finances, especially, and our jobs, and so we're not where we want to be financially, and that's why we have to make some sacrifices this year. But we're slowly building into the life that we want. So God has been really faithful and has blessed us a lot. So now we are going into our 5th year of marriage. We have some goals that we want to reach, and yeah, we're excited to see where this year leads.
It's been a really, really good journey so far. If it was just to sum it up, how has marriage been? It's just been really, really good. I'm seeing so much of just how good of a thing it is, and to do life with your best friend. And
I agree.
It's been a good time. So if you guys have any questions for us about the marriage topic, I know that we're going to be doing some question and answer stuff in the future. Ask juicy questions, things you wanted to know. Yeah, leave comments down below for questions you might have on marriage or business or finances.
Yeah. It probably won't be the only place that we curate questions for that video, like a husband and wife question and answer. If you guys want to see that, let us know as well. It might not
We're
be
gonna
for
make it anyways.
Yeah, it might not be for a little bit, but I will make sure to look in this video to see if there's any questions for that video.
Yeah.
And then we'll also curate it from a different place too. So
yeah,
keep a lookout for that. We're gonna head home and relax a little bit and come up with a plan for tonight.
So
we have an idea
watching.
of what we want to do. We haven't like fine-tuned exactly what we want to do. Just keep watching and you'll find out. So what's next? Okay guys, I'm so excited right now because I thought we were just getting the one package today, but they like all showed up. So essentially the story is our videography business is updating some gear. So we got like a bunch of new cameras and equipment. If you know me, I'm a really big tech person. So getting new gear is
Kind of like Christmas.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Christmas. And it's kind of a God thing because none of these are really supposed to come today. They were supposed to come later and they just happened to show up on our anniversary.
All on the same day.
Yeah, all on the same day, and it just kind of makes today even more special and like fun because it's almost like presents for us, even though it's a business expense.
Even though we paid for it.
Yeah. But when we got home, we also got another surprise from my mom and dad. It was really sweet. She actually gifted us this poppy plant, which I don't know if she even knew, but I've been wanting a poppy plant for such a long time, and I'm so happy about it, and that was really sweet of them. Let's start with the one that we picked up from FedEx, since you guys saw us pick this one up. I'm very excited for this one.
Whenever the box says Canon, you know you're in for a good one.
I'm a big Canon fan. Oh my goodness, it looks so fancy.
Oh wow, it's tiny.
It looks so fancy.
So tiny.
Look guys, this is the Canon R6. So this is really similar to what we're shooting on right now, except this is a mirrorless camera, which I've never owned mirrorless before.
It's gonna be so exciting.
So I'm so excited for this, and it has a flip out screen.
That is sick.
Which is gonna be so nice for filming because then you can film like this and see yourself. This is so pretty. So we're probably gonna be filming on this for the rest of this video, maybe. Okay, so this is a mount adapter for the camera. Okay, then the next one is probably the most exciting of them all because we were not expecting this to come today at all. We got a new
drone.
We got a new drone, you guys. You open this one.
I just opened the last one.
Okay. I wonder how long of a video this is gonna be. Probably a pretty long one, huh?
It's gonna be great.
Guys, I don't know if you guys like the longer videos or if you like the shorter videos. I just have like so much I normally film and then I have to cut it down a lot. So if you like the longer videos, let me know in the comments. And if you prefer the shorter ones, just say I prefer shorter videos.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. Woohoo! Look at this beauty. Oh.
Let's get it open.
Yeah, let's get it open. We need that knife. DJI actually has pretty decent packaging. It kind of reminds me of Apple's packaging.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it reminds me a lot of Apple.
This isn't really an official unboxing video, that's why I'm not showing you guys closer, but that is a beautiful remote.
That's awesome.
Look at this thing, guys.
Okay, but do you see this? Like, it literally comes with like full branded straps. Do you see this thing? It's like built for it.
Okay,
oh, look at that
beautiful
thing.
That camera is so much bigger than before too. Yeah, Joel's a really good drone pilot. He's actually certified, so.
This is so crazy.
But we have one more box left.
Let's go.
And it's something for the drone, actually. Polar Pro filters. These are ND filters and polarizing filters. So this really increases the quality of our drone work, so.
Okay, do you see that?
Look at those guys. The quality on this case is like.
It really was like Christmas.
It's like an anniversary
drone, camera, lens adapter, ND filters. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes us happy. So,
Look at this.
This is really cool.
So fancy.
Right before a storm, hear the sirens. Lightning Landed in the clouds, she could dance. Getting hurt, but I'm trying to hold it. Falling stars flashing like a coating. My ship's spinning out of control.
Good girl.
Your love's around me, Jericho. Want the moment to last. Slow motion, her fist.
That's the point.
Happy anniversary.
Alright guys, well we just got back from the store, so we grabbed some snacks and a drink, and we're going to enjoy those. The drink is, I think it's tradition we started last year, right?
Yeah, it's just like a special drink that we have made into a tradition.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a really yummy drink that we both really enjoyed, and we thought it'd be fun. We did it on our anniversary last year, and so I was like, oh, let's do it again on this year.
Yeah, and it's expensive for a bottle, so we decided that it'll be an anniversary.
Expensive to us.
It's really not that expensive, but for, anyways, relatively.
Anyways, so we're gonna enjoy that and keep watching the show, and I think that's how we're gonna end our night. So
I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on our day. I think this will be fun to look back on and hopefully fun for you guys to watch. What did you think about the day?
I think this is probably one of the few times where it was like a special occasion and we were supposed to do special stuff, and we actually had like a boatload of fun. Like,
Yeah.
I think we've been decent about doing fun stuff and making things special, but this was just like,
Yeah.
we just did all of the normal things that we know we like doing, but we did them all in like one day.
Yeah, and then did some like new things that we've been wanting to try. So it was like we were it felt like we were in a different city, but it was fun because we were in the comfort of our own city.
Yeah, so we spent way less than we would have spent if we went somewhere else, you know, like went on a trip somewhere.
Yeah, we would have spent what we spent today on like half a hotel room versus we have a comfortable place to stay in our own house, but we spent half that money on activities and food and stuff like that.
And yet the amount that I feel like we enjoyed everything that we did was really, really high. So
I'm happy with how we spent the day.
Really successful.
It's good. 4-year anniversary celebration.
Yeah, there are things worth celebrating, and I think anniversaries are one of those ones that's really important. Yeah, marriage is worth it.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in next week's video.
Bye, guys.
How was the day yesterday, Joel? People want to know.
It was great. You can probably tell the level of fun we had by the level of exhaustion you see on my face. So now I look like... It means actually it was awesome.
I like it.